Hey you guys, and welcome to a new What Foodie Beauty Twitter is saying video. We're going to get you all caught up in this video, watch some clips, talk about some tweets, and let's just have a good time. So if you missed her ERBs, which is understandable, it's the holidays, people are busy, we're going to get you caught up. So PI kind of summed it up perfectly over on Twitter and said, so basically Foodie Beauty is driving through Ottawa with a blood sugar of 23, which I believe is 414. She says, dizzy with blurred vision. May I add, too, she had just been to the eye doctor and got her eyes dilated. So her eyes were dilated and she was dizzy. PI says, putting others at risk. She was. Then drives herself to the ER all by her lonesome. No family or friends caring enough to go with her. And even the ER is so done with her that they give her apple juice and a muffin to eat while waiting for her blood sugars of 23 to drop. Wow. Yeah, for one thing, she complained about the food in the hospital as if it's supposed to be like this fine dining experience. Like, it's hospital food. It's hospital food. She complains about that. She complains about the wait time. She complained that they took people ahead of her. And then she has this story of her getting trapped in an elevator. It dropped. It got stuck. She had to pry her way out and crawl her way through the doors. It was just such a wild story. And if anything, why wouldn't you press the call button in an emergency? Maybe the elevator took too long for the doors to open and she freaked out. That's kind of what I figure it happens. Anyway, she ended up providing proof, you guys, that she did go to the ER, which, by the way, we know she watches reaction channels because everybody was like, where's the proof? Like, we're not believing it. Where's the proof? She posted it. I see she went. There we go. People did point out it was weird that it says she's not on any medication. Some people thought that they couldn't see the date. I do see it. It's at the very top. Okay, after visit summary. And then it says her name and censored. Right below that, it does have the date. Anyways, we're going to go to Foodie Beauty Twitter to talk about it. I believe she went. Here's the proof. I think she may have been just too lazy to wake up in the morning and wait in line somewhere. So she writes on her community post, here it is, more proof to back up my ER story. Now I'm actually being accused of making the story up. LOL. Yeah, we had nurses in the chat last night and people weren't buying her story. It seemed over the top and nothing really made sense of what she said, but apparently she did go. She continues, I am just sharing my journey and people have to spring to make videos or comments calling me a liar or desperately sniff out holes in my story or invent things, etc. Sad state of humanity. Anyway, you can think I'm a liar, 700 pounds, whatever. Really at this point and going forward, give zero care what anyone thinks anymore. Also, as for the elevator, I knew I was on the 5th floor because the indicator said that. What I meant was I couldn't have been between floors because the indicator said 5th floor. I didn't specify that because you know how I tell stories fast, etc. So people thought that was a lie and a bunch of eye roll emojis. All right, I'm going to check out some comments from her comment section, you guys, and then let's head over to Foodie Beauty Twitter. So on her hospital visit video, Awesome Amy left a comment saying, as a diabetic, you should never operate a vehicle when feeling dizzy/lightheaded or have vision problems. You could pass out or worse while doing so. You should have told the receptionist at the eye doctor to call an ambulance. Driving yourself is very dangerous to do. Please call an ambulance regardless of where you are. You're lucky you made it there safely and didn't hurt others on the way. I'm going to like that comment. Keith said, so are you fully aware of things that hospitals give you that aren't exactly diabetes friendly and refuse them? But when you want 2 plates of Chinese food and a big turk, you are unaware of how those affect diabetes. Come on, Chantal. You are playing with your life. It's not funny. Fired Up said, how is the fact you continue to play ignorant still surprising? Unbelievable. Vixen said, I don't understand you, Chantal. Are you deliberately sabotaging yourself? Creating avoidable medical emergencies for content and views? This self-destructive behavior has only one outcome. I'm going to like that one. Lossy Hop said, what a great made-up story. Love how she said when she was prying the doors open, I was on the 5th floor. I must have been. Wouldn't you know for sure if you actually did pry them open and walk out? This is embarrassing. Good grief. And Foodie Beauty replies, what? I said I must have been because the indicator said 5th floor. Womp womp. Happy Place said the elevators definitely were made up. She even starts it out at 49 seconds in, telling us it's a story time. Zaza says, diabetes is no joke. No shit, Sherlock. People lose their limbs and eyesight over this. You're almost 40 and you don't know that? Or do you think you're somehow immune to all of it? YX said, this is the healthy Canada journey we all expected. And Foodie Beauty replied, what is your flex here? Weight loss journeys are hard. Get over it. On Foodie's community tab section, Chili Low said, I don't understand what you're doing to yourself. Foodie replies, no, and many don't. Basic asks Foodie, have you given up? Do you want to die? So that's a very serious question. I'm interested on if she answers that. In many ways, it appears that she's given up. But see, I still think she's under the impression nothing bad is going to happen to her. She's the special one. Bad things happen to everybody else but Foodie Beauty. And it's just a dangerous mindset to have. Okay, so Bad Seed made this community post and said, opening garage elevator doors like T-1000 from Terminator 2. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That is amazing. So in Foodie Beauty's elevator story, I did exaggerate a little. She didn't say she crawled out, but she may as well have, like, the exaggeration. But she said she had to, like, step up and out and even step up on a curb. I think there's even a clip on Twitter of that. Let me go see if I can find it. PI saved the day. I did find it. PI said, so we're supposed to believe that Foodie Beauty stepped up out of a broken elevator when 9 months and 50 pounds ago, she couldn't step up a curb without Salah's help. Nope, never happened. Let's watch this clip.
There's Caribou Coffee. Whoa. Oh. Babe, I need your help.
Acadia Strong said, we also remember this fiasco. Oh boy. Donald's Money shares a tweet that says Foodie Beauty is a lying liar who lies. They share an article that says, if you are in an elevator that is stuck, use the panic phone or button inside the elevator. And Julie says, that's what I was thinking. Every elevator I've been on has an emergency button which you press for assistance. She makes it sound like she was trapped with no options. She's so cringe. Katie says, 1, you're such an effing idiot. And she's sharing, by the way, a screenshot of Salah in the comment section of Foodie's ER video. So Katie says, number 1, you're such an effing idiot, Salah. Imagine posting a video about going to the ER and your husband's first comment is on the effing view. 2, it is so triggering to me how Chantel uses the word handsome. It's an adjective. Stop using it like a noun. What's odd to me is that they communicate in comment sections and not real life. But anyways, Salah says, the view at the beginning, just wow. 12 hours is too long. However, glad you got to take care of your health, my beautiful, amazing wife. Red heart emoji. I will always be rooting for you. Red heart emoji. Foodie replies, thank you, my sweet handsome. And 4 heart emojis. Nana Spike T says, glad you got to take care of your health. Another example that Slaw is not behind any of the comments you can actually read. He writes as he speaks. It's plain to see Foodie Beauty Animal Abuser is writing anything legible, including the scripts for his lame-ass drama videos. McDonald's Money said, Chantel, the average ER wait time is 20 hours in Canada. Also, Chantel, my phone died because I had no idea I'd be in the ER for 12 hours. Kim Impossible asked, why haven't they taken Foodie Beauty Animal Abuser's license away? In the US, the doctors report things like this to DMV, especially if they know you can pass out and cause harm to yourself and others. They said she needs her license taken away. Chantel's MLM boss babe said, so what happened to her MLM boss babe skinny girl era? She told us on December 2nd she's changing yet again, and we're all going to shut the F up when we see her revenge body and how healthy she is. No mention of the stupid effing powders recently. No, and wasn't she dehydrated? She needed fluids and everything. I thought Unicity was hydrating. I thought it cured everything. So Katie shared some screenshots and said, it's absolutely obnoxious that Chantel's now going to blame Canada's healthcare system for her health issues. I have absolutely zero sympathy for her on that because she has no one to blame for her lack of health and healthcare but herself. Let's see. It looks like she was replying to a comment. Mia Rose said, you're not going to follow up with a primary doctor? You need to stay on top of your health. You can't just rely on the emergency room to fix things when you've pushed them too far. And Foodie replies, I don't have a primary, and clearly you are not from Canada because family doctors are next to non-existent or have a huge wait list, sadly. Megasaurus left a comment saying, Chantel, if you don't get to a GP and a plan ASAP, this will only be the first of a string of many ER visits. Please take your medication. It will even out and all the sickness feeling will subside. This is serious. You need to find out how to get some kind of care now. I know you say there is a 2-year wait, but there has to be some kind of clinic program or even that the hospital can direct you to. At least for the time being, please take the time to find some help. I hope this is the final it for you. You literally won't make it down this path. Feel better soon. And she replies, I am trying to get a GP and it's a struggle for all Canadians. Amanda Beth said in response to that, she could go to a walk-in clinic and establish a relationship with them there until she gets a GP or private ones are available. It's about $150 a visit, which she could afford. All right, you guys, I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me. Look at this art, Foodie Beauty art by Judge Judy. Judge Judy said, Foodie Beauty, you get a new gig until Tuesday? Trust and believe I want to see the reindeer pulling that sleigh. That is quite the picture. Oh my gosh. The longer you stare at it, though. All right, you guys, I hope you're having a great day, great evening, wherever you are, and I will see you so soon. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this down in the comment section. Bye, you guys.